Hey, what's going on, TV land? How you guys doing tonight? Alright, so we have reached like just astronomical levelness of coziness today. Today's just the coziest of cozy days. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna be chill. So first thing is, I did maximize everything on my netherite armor so far. So Thorns 3 on everything now, right? Got Respiration, Aqua Affinity for the helmet. I'm missing the sneaking on the pants. That's the one last thing. But then I did get the Depth Strider and Feather Falling and Thorns. I got everything just maxed out. Super easy mode. Defensive, survivable. And then I did get the efficiency up to maximum on these two. I had on this one for a while, but these two got upgraded. And I did add a fire aspect and knockback to my dark saber there. So we got whole bunches of bones. It's nice. It's snowy right now. Oh, there's a couple zombies hanging out in the village. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Whoa, there's a whole bunch of zombies hanging in the village right now. Hold on. Get out of here. Alright, and so we are going to flip this on as I give you guys a little bit of an update. So made a second floor, so I have more people in here, and I fleshed out the open cells I did have. I kind of did some reorganizing, which ended up being pretty good. And I put little signs here, so it's going to be quick and easy to run through and let you know, all right, who has what. You don't have to keep clicking on them, right? So quality of life, right? Quality of life. Why I missed that guy? They're all snoozing. That's nice. Yeah, having one mason, one priest cleric guy, because now I get all these if I need them, right? So we just get redstone and lapis if I needed. Let's see, I can get glowstone if needed. I can make bottles, but I can buy ender pearls. And now I am making a nether wart. I went out and dug that, and I have it up in my spot up there. So I got all the doggies. I gave them more room, so now they're down here, all happy. Fed them all up. But added in more cubicles, right? And one thing that was really good was getting the fish guy or the meat guy, butcher, yeah. So now I can just buy pork chops, cooked pork chops already for 1 to 5. So legit just fills up everything insanely fast. And I can sell more resources, right? If I get extra berries, sell it to that guy. So we can still fill these with more. I might turn some of these into tool makers, who knows. But at least right now, this is all I'll need probably for this area for, I don't know, like ever maybe. Might need some special ones just in case I get another farm. And then it's easier to sell them through. But if we take a peek and go through here, we're going to take a quick rest. I'm going to pop open. Oh, look how gorgeous it is. Collect these, right, and then just dump those. There we go. And just a little update on the housing part. This is the stuff that really updated. So come through here, and all right, I'm gonna need empty box. So we have this one. This one's mostly filled with bone right now. Let me see how many. Yeah, it's okay. All right, so I'm going to be going to where I have built. Well, maybe, but we'll leave them there for now. Yeah, we'll take that. Take that to start with. Lanterns. Smooth stone for sure. And then let's transfer all that over, right? And then we go... Ooh, right next to it was where we had... Right here. All right, so deep slate tiles. I have a bunch of deep slate tile stuff. We're going to use that as the main source for the fortress, which is cool. A little extra deep slate here. That's cool. We'll leave these here for now. And then if we end up using this aesthetic, we'll come back and grab it. Maybe I'll use this for like the basement area, or we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. And then, well, maybe there'll be a bridge part I need, and I'll use it for the bridges. Make it look like it's like the more bulk use stuff. All right, cool. And then we're going to click that. Oh, you know what? While we're out there, we could 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 take some maps, just in case they're needed. And then, what? This is level 3. Yeah, we'll see what level 3 does when we're out there. So we got to bring some paper and maybe a cartography table too, which is okay. That's easy. Yeah, I love this thing. I might leave it that extended. I might chop it up. But now I got a little potions box. It's really nice and easy to use. So let's see. Fishing rods, glass bottles. Everything here is good for now, right? We got this little nether wart set up. I really like this as my like master bedroom essentially for this fort. And it has everything I need. And plus it's aesthetic, I like this, it's chill. Plus infinite water cauldron, so when I do need to make some potions, just crazy, easy, and convenient. That's what I really like. Alright, so pop that up there, right? And I'm running around taking a look, and what else do we need? We want to grab probably a shulker box here. We'll make this a construction box. So, right, we got a cartography table. Take that. We'll leave those and we'll take others. We'll take these so we can plant them out there. We'll take a bed. We'll need a bed for sure. And take a little bit of dirt. Yeah, cool. Right, nice, kind of random box grab, which is good. Signs, we don't really need those. Lanterns, we're gonna take more lanterns. For sure. Alright, let's get 2 stacks there, just leave them. Come out this way. Hard at work. Good. It's a hell of a lot. Oh, I gotta turn that off, yeah. There we go. Now take a peek. Okay, cool. So we can probably refill that. Ooh, do. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. And over here. Cool. Cool. Let's take that many. Ooh. Well, we'll have them if we need them. Yo, what's up, Mary? Good, how you doing? We're about to go start a new base. We're getting our box ready of all our random stuff. And let's see here. You having a good day so far? Oh, awesome. That's good. How was your Black Friday, Cyber Monday? Did you survive? So let's take a peek. And all right, the other box we want to just fill completely. Right, yeah, with cobblestone. Deep slate cobble. We are Venom. Right? No. I'm like, oh my god, I could. Hold on. I don't got the energy for that right now. Right? No, it's cool. It's been a good day. I signed up for like a voice acting club thing, so I might get into that. No, I appreciate. But like that's one thing is like since I've like tried making some demo reels, if I like really want to like go for it, like I want to practice a little bit. But like we are Venom. How about that? Was that better? There we go. Takes a second to process and load up that little clip. There we go. Yeah, the Venom movies were good as heck though. They were really, really dope. I think I saw the Carnage one, maybe? No, I think I saw it too, but yeah. I'd like to see a Deadpool. It's up there. Yeah, this is one I usually stream every Monday night, which is pretty good. And I just like to have little like chill stuff. But it's really fun because it's creative. I have all my episodes in a playlist on YouTube, so if you follow the links, but I made this big fort. And I got this shopping mall here filled with a bunch of villagers, right? And so that's what I like to do is basically I like to get all the enchanting guys I need and I can make all my stuff, so I'm all kitted out. I beat the Ender Dragon like 2 or 3 hours ago in game. Little tired? Yeah, I mean, it's been a good day. But did a bunch of work in a retail store this weekend for Black Friday, which was fun. But yeah, I definitely took a lot out. So appreciate you asking. It's pretty cool though. I like seeing things. So what do we need? We need iron and we need stone in order to make a doohickey, right? Need a mason's table. I'm pretty sure that's stone. Right, ooh. I'll take those. I'll take a peek here. Oh, I'm from the USA. The good old US of A, United States of America. The colonies, as our ancestors would say, right? And it's pretty cool. You know, I think there's a lot of good about the US. Yeah. And, I'm in my mid-30s. Like, been enjoying going around in the country a bit. I lived all over, and that was a lot of fun. And I moved back home within the last few years, and it's been really nice. And I'm kind of getting readjusted because life's really good, but after you go through like a lot of adventure and a lot of challenges, you realize you want to kind of like vibe out. You can call me Mark. That's my first name, and I enjoy it. It's been a good name so far. But life's really fun. Let's see here. We got a chest. Thanks. Nice to meet you too, Mary. Yo, and then let's see. Oh, that's nice. How do you like New York? Like, it looks like a beautiful state. Like, I was considering living there for a little while. Especially like in like the woody suburby areas. It looks really nice. Are you from the city or are you more from the woods and like the rural area? Let's throw that up here. And that's one thing. We will need at least one of these so that we can make a ender chest. Alright, cool. So I think we're pretty much ready to get going. Good. Oh, that's super cool. How's Brooklyn? Like, Brooklyn is like super cool. It's like real old school. One of my favorite comedians, George Carlin, he was from Brooklyn. No, Bronx. He was from the Bronx. Never mind. But like, that's I think I was even thinking about it earlier today. There's a really nice movie called Gangs of New York that like talks about how like way back in colonial times before. Oh, it's I think it was pretty cloudy today. It got dark really early, which has been pretty nice. I like a nice like snowy, cozy day. It's just been like not cold enough to snow, but it's been like rainy and drizzly. So it's just one of those like, you know what? You know, it's the day off. It's our start of our weekend. I always like taking the first day of my weekend and just completely relaxing. Yeah, like just completely relaxing, right? Because like you work hard, you want to be able to reset and breathe. So that's what's really nice, is getting to a point where everything's good, it's paid, you're warm, you got your snacks, you got your you know, easy to make food like mac and cheese, or I got some potato no tongue twister. I got some potato gnocchi that I'm gonna cook up soon for dinner. But I just want to jump on because I've been playing a lot of WoW, like World of Warcraft, this morning, because they have like Mist of Pandaria Classic. Yeah, it's really good. And it, like, funny enough, it's just from the dollar store, so you get like 2 packs of the potato gnocchi, and they're like $1.50 a piece. And then you get a can of tomato sauce with basil, and it's like $1.50 itself. You put that all in a pot, and you have a giant meal that can feed a family for dinner, and it's only like $6 to make it all. Right now I'm in some tech sales, which is pretty cool. Right now I do, thanks for asking too, I appreciate it, Mary. But yeah, right now I get to kind of like highlight technology for customers and then see like what kind of solutions best fit them. So it's heavily involved with like virtual reality and some AI tech and stuff like that. So I'm enjoying. I don't know. Why am I scaring you? But yeah, I'm enjoying like what I get to do right now, which is fun. And I was having a conversation with a friend earlier about AI, and like a lot of people have different views and opinions, and I think there's a lot of good it can do. I like all the aspects it can do for like medical fields, and you can train it on data, and it can like find similarities with a lot of the data you provide it. So I do like things where it can, like, you know, maybe there's new ways for detecting cancer, or maybe it notices a certain group of symptoms that helps to indicate like diseases, right? So I like all that. And then you just make sure that you like double check it and you verify it. And then once, you know, you can know that it's trusted on the source data, then you're pretty good. No, I get that. Like, and this one thing though is like super smooth, calming, like just chilling. I do like doing like a Skeletor voice sometimes, which is cool. All right, sweet. So we're here. This is where we're gonna do the next steps of our base. So this is going to be where the second base is going to be. Now, I would want to dig this stuff out, make it better, more proper. But let's get started up top here. Yeah, if you look at my Twitch page, I have a Discord, and I set it up so right now it's like pretty heavy modded. It's just auto modded so that, you know, it can detect things and make sure everyone's safe. But I want to set that up. I'm going to get it more advanced over time slowly. All right, so here we go. Yeah, you can always join the Discord too if you want. That's right in the link of my description. All right, let's see here. So we have this. What about you? Are you do you work? Are you in school? Do you do a little bit of both? Let's see here. All right. Oh, word. High school dropout or college dropout? Let's see. That mean, hey, as long as you're putting effort in and you're trying to get done good stuff in life, everyone takes their, everyone has their own timeline. That's one thing I always say. Everyone's got their own timeline. So as long as you keep putting effort back in, don't beat yourself up about it. All right, sweet. So let's see. All right, we're going to have to clear a lot of this up. That's okay. A lot of people like stop going to college, or they like started and they tried some things and it wasn't for them. And that's totally fine. It's totally okay to realize that, you know, if something's not for you or if it is for you, but that's okay. We can always go back if we wanted to too. That's what's cool about college. Oh, well, it'll get easier. Yo, that's always fair. That happens too. Like, you have to be able to focus your finances on what you can at the time. That's like, I recently went through some tough spots in the last year. Not in anything terrible, but it was where, you know, I had a quick change of jobs and it had to do a lot of making things work, like very like quick, like, all right, I got these skills, I can do this. I got those skills, I can do that. And kind of just jumping in. Yeah. And it was fun because I ended up doing a lot of new types of jobs. I worked for a lot of different brands, but as a like a brand rep, and it's cool because, you know, the job is like being a freelance brand ambassador overall. And I think that's what became cool, was showing that, like, oh dude, I could work for like any type of brand and present it well, and you know, help customers, clients appreciate that brand. And even if only I like, you know, known them for just a few days, and I could take their bullet points and really convey them out to like other brands. And that was a lot of fun. And it is a lot of fun. I still do that now. And it's a good way to make like extra cash, because hey, if I have a weekend free, or maybe I have a Tuesday free, I can go do a brand rep thing for, like, one was for the Navy, like one was for like a pretty big like tech company and stuff, and one was for like a company that does like an electrolyte powder that's like healthy for athletes and stuff like that. So I've been enjoying the ability to like try out a lot of these different things, and like the ability to prove that I'm versatile. But it's been a lot because, you know, there was weeks where you had to skip some meals, or you had to like make things real. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your dad passed away. That happens a lot. Did you have like a lot of fun with your dad? Was he like someone who like really taught you how to do a lot of stuff? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's always tough when you lose someone that, like, you know, not just a relative, but like a close one that like really mentored you, and especially if you had like a good relationship with them. But no, I appreciate you sharing. What about now? Like, I know things can be tough. Do you, like, what's your outlook? Are you just looking to kind of get to a safe financial place right now, or are you looking to kind of move out of state? Do you want to stay in state? Like, for you, what would be the thing that would help? Would you think like going to a trade, or maybe going to like a job fair, or do you just want to kind of like pay your bills and take time to reset? Like, what's your take? I know for me, I always try to like strive for the next big thing. I like having projects to work on. It's really nice. Feels very good to be productive. All right, sweet. So now we are here. All right. This is going to be where the new fort is. It's already pretty planed off. I'll probably bring it up to this level, our next one. So if we hit our settings here, let's go down to game. All right, and then we need to just show coordinates. All right, 68 and 69. Nice. Okay. So there's these buildings around. I don't know if I want to do a quite mega structure. I think I'll even this off and I'll leave these as the buildings that are inside the wall. Alright, so for now you've been an artist and you've been in the career for about 6 to 7 years. So now you want to focus on your art career and taking care of your mom. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. That's super good. That's awesome of you. That's the way to go. That's life. Yeah, I'm happy for you. Yeah, that's like a sense of purpose. I hope your mom's okay too. I know, especially if like losing your dad, it might be tough on her too. So hope everything's good for you guys. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we're chopping that away. There you go. So what kind of art do you make, Mary? Are you like drawing, digital, painting, or do you do a lot of different like multimedia stuff? Yeah, we can be friends. What's up? Give me a follow, join the Discord, and we can be chilling. We can be having fun. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that's super cool. That's super cool. Do you make any of your own videos, or do you mostly do editing for other people? Or do you do a little bit of both? So I know that was a trip for me, I think, because I did some like radio show stuff in college, and I worked for the radio station. I'm used to being like a personality, but I know a lot of people that have really good skills and they can be really good at editing. Sometimes they're afraid to get in front of the camera, which is totally fair. It's a whole other skill set to be able to, I think, speak to an audience and like do it pretty consistently. I think there's a lot of like self-reflection that you have to take into account when you start presenting yourself, right? And I think that's an idea too. Like, you know, are you making content or are you presenting yourself? It's like, well, both. But I know that for some people, it's easy for them to detach and make a different personality for like their online presence. And then when they get off the camera or get off recording, they can, you know, normal out, like settle down to be themselves. But that's the thing for me is like, I think because right now I'm enjoying making some like let's play kind of content, kind of just like, hey man, you know, if you like me and my attitude and you like my stuff, you can just take one of my playlists and put it on the side monitor and have something in the background that you can listen to while you do your own gaming or maybe you're doing your chores. Oh, it was super nice. So you did editing for a couple people today? That's cool. Well, that feels nice and productive, right? Like you get some stuff out, ship it out, and then send them an invoice. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're cleaning this stuff up. Yeah. Ooh. I got plenty of berries up here. Okay, cool. Alright, a little bit more. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, they scammed you? Oh. How did they do that? I mean, it's always tough when that happens. But, did you send them the file and then they didn't send any payment? Or, I wonder what happened with that. Because I know that's why a lot of times people will say like 50-50, like half of the deposit, like, you know, you have to put a deposit down on the work. So that way, when they get the file, you know that they will get you all the money back. That's always tough. Yeah, I know sometimes if you go through, if you have like a website storefront, some of the websites will be able to like ensure the charge goes through for you. But I know if you also want to make some higher commission on your own website or your own pricing plan, I think that, that's the risk. So you sent them the final work file, and after downloading it, they blocked you. Oh, that's awful. That's really rough. I would definitely say, like, that is circumstances where you could at least follow through. Like, if you had a lawyer or someone you can follow through. So that's where, like, if you go into business, I mean, I'm sure you know, but I'm more so like speaking this towards the audience. But when you go into business, like, and you do a contract like that, like, make sure you get their like full name, address, phone number. Like, try to do at least like a Zoom or like Microsoft Teams meeting. If not, like meet them in person at least once, like at a coffee shop or something to confirm. But that way, like, if they just do that to you, well, you can just send a letter like through the mail and make it very official. But I know, yeah, especially if you just like, someone's like emails your professional account, asks for this or that, and then you send it out to them and you don't have much way to contact or trace them, then yeah, you have a big chance of, not having them follow through, which is always upsetting. But it's okay. I'm sure it'll be all right, right? No, I appreciate that, Mary. Like, hope everything like goes well for you. All right, you make animated overlays and static overlays. That's awesome. I appreciate that. That's pretty good. What kind of animated overlays? Do you have your own characters, or do you make stuff featuring like Mario and things like that, or like big IPs like Sonic or Disney or stuff? Because I know with that you have to be careful. Yeah. So let's see. All right, what do we got going on here? Plug that hole. All right, so we got this cool spot. Ooh. Good news is we're getting tons and tons of wood. Oh, let's see here though. Yeah, see, this is the exact kind of chill day we're having. We're gonna clean up this village. We're gonna make a big old fort. All right, that's pretty cool. So I do have some villagers here in this village, and they're like around here, like boxed in. So when I need to, yeah. So follow through with the Discord I have in my link, and then add me through the Discord channel. And if you have anything, send me over, your portfolio, something like that. And I'd be happy to take a look at it for you. Let's see here. All right. Ooh, there is a water block there. There we go. All right. Cool. And there we go. Okay, cool. That is where the water blocks are. Yo. Oh, water block. There we go. Ooh, kitty cat. What moon is it? Oh, okay. Every time I look at the moon, it's like the exact opposite of the one I need. Try and get this black kitty cats. Yo. Alrighty. Shit. Alrighty. There we go. Those are cool. Alright, will I knock that one down? Maybe. Awesome, I appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Oh, thanks, Mary. Yeah, I'll go check it once I'm off stream. I appreciate that. Let's see here, though. What are we getting? We are... Ooh, cool. Buddy. See, couldn't hurt. Look at that guy. Get him. Yeah, those armor's dope. Alright, cool. So let's see. Ooh. Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks, Mary. Let's see. I'm just starting out. I really appreciate that. I've been seeing like other streamers lately. Like it got me into seeing like what kind of content people create and produce. And I like that there's like different types of personalities. But like a big thing about all of it is like everyone kind of just wants to build a community. Yeah, I very appreciate that so much, Mary. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. That really means a lot. And if you find like, you know, comfort or calmness. Sorry, my voice is a little scary that it's too deep. I do love Batman, so you know if they need a new Batman voice actor, I am the Knight. I'm Batman. I got you guys, right? It'd be cool too. And who knows, like, I mean, that's what one of my little passions is I recently signed up for like a voice acting club and like voice acting discords. So I think that'd be a fun thing to get into as like a side hobby. Like, even though it starts off mostly with like helping people with their projects and maybe doing some pro bono work, but it's also your networking. Let's see here. Yeah, but it's okay. You gotta keep trying. But that's one thing that I'm excited for is just networking and working on projects and finding people who like creating. And I think, you know, creating and what art is, especially in the digital age. I know there's whole like college courses all about it. But it's an interesting conversation, and it's an interesting thing to try to do. Because people are looking for connection. I think that's the big thing that I like the most about art in like any form, and that I think is a large thing I keep seeing around like a lot of aspects of life currently. Like even people I talk to, most of the time, a lot of the desire, like a lot of the human aspect of modern society, looking for connection. Like a lot of people are looking to feel accepted, or a place where they feel like they can be authentic. I think authenticity is a tough thing for a lot of people these days. Not the fact that they can't be authentic, but feeling safe when being authentic. Oh, I appreciate that, Mary. That sounds awesome. What games do you like to play? Let's see here. Yeah, I think, you know, as a group, trying to be authentic, for people trying to understand how to be vulnerable again in a certain way. But, you know, like professionally vulnerable. It's an interesting time. I think there's a lot of good being done, and there's a lot of cool new stuff. But it's like AI. Like, I like it. I understand people's fears. I think there's like a lot of easy good stuff about it. But I think, you know, there's probably like some regulation that should be applied to it too as well. But I think it's like I'm right in the middle. Like, it's not, you know, AI and all this future stuff. Like, it's not going to erase, you know, the need for human workers. It's not going to fix things overnight, but it does have a lot of, you know, benefits it can provide. It's like anything in life. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? Alright, sweet. So we're organizing. That's good. Alright, toss some random stuff over here. Oh, and then I can just toss that out back here, because I don't need that. No one needs that. Alright, there's no dude over there. So, alright, we're gonna start here. And we're gonna build a big, we're gonna build a big fort around here. Alright, so let's go get all that dirt. Let's go get dirt. Oh, the mutton died. The sheep died. Look at that. Buddy. Alright, so here we go. There we go. And then what? Alright, we're gonna take one of these real quick. Put that right there. And then we'll use this. Alright, so we are going to... Like, this is gonna, like... I think this is over time gonna be a mega build. Like, not gonna start mega right away. But over time, this is gonna end up being the first, like, super structure, I think, on the server here. Let's see. Right, 2. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll do it 2 high, and then if we need to add stairs, we'll add stairs later. And then doop. Yeah, and then we're gonna leave that down. Yeah. Oh, and look at all these tools that make it so fast and easy to do this. See, that's where what I really like I keep saying, is because this is on hard modes of survival, so it's tough, even though it's not hardcore. I think hardcore does it on normal, but if you die, you lose all your save. But still, that's really tough, because, like, you know, one bad fall and you lose a world you might have put in, like, 100 hours into, right? So let's see here. So I'm having fun growing it, but I'm not affiliate yet, but I would love to get there, however long it takes. So if it takes a little while, fun. If it happens where, you know, maybe my streams catch on and, you know, 1 month I go up to having, like, you know, 400 followers and, you know, 2 or 3 people that join every day. I would love that, and I will take it as it comes, but I'm not gonna get upset if I don't reach, like, affiliate anytime soon, though, because I just started out, and so now I'm just having fun. And for the most part, it's if I find people that want to play games together and have a positive community. That's the biggest thing that I want right now, and I think that'll be cool. That's why, like, on Wednesdays I stream World of Warcraft, because I like making that, like, a very cozy vibes. Because WoW's a lot of fun and there's a lot of cozy people on WoW, but a lot of content that is usually created for World of Warcraft is very, you know, like, super serious. Like, we're super sweaty people. So even though I like to do raids and I like to do higher tier content, I like to do it in a very cozy way, and, like, a lot of people, like, have even told me throughout my years of playing WoW, like, oh, dude, you know, you lead a raid, like, better than most people I've seen, and you just keep everyone happy and fun, and there's, like, no drama, and we clear the thing super fast because you teach us really well. And so I think that's, like, a very, like, that's exactly how I want my streams to go. Ooh, so yeah, I got my camera. I know like having a like a stream light specifically, I might get that, and I might get a different camera that has like more like streamer editing. But right now I kind of enjoy being a little bit like low key with the webcam I have now. Plus the one I have is really cool because it does this like auto tracking feature. So if I like lean back or move around, it will like zoom in on my face, and it'll kind of like reorient and give some a little bit of motion. So there's a little bit of like personality there. I want overlays, and I know I need them, but that's the same thing as like just starting out maybe like 2 months ago with streaming. So I don't have everything all at once, but that's my focus right now is, all right, you know, what are going to be the easy things that I could add to make myself look more professional? Because I know that's a huge thing. Like I do a lot of marketing work, and that's one thing is like, you know, half the battle is just looking the part most of the time, and then being confident with the way that you're dressed, in a sense, like the way you're presenting yourself, and knowing that it's a confident professional attire. And so I can see the same thing with making sure you have like overlays, and especially I want to get like emotes and stuff that are like channel specific and like, you know, follower rewards. I know a lot of people like that, so I'm going to start researching that. That's like one of my like mental notes to do. So probably do that this week a little bit and get a little bit more upgraded. But right now I'm kind of just enjoying the chill streaming, and for me it's also like relaxing to do this, to just kind of hang out for a little while and tell some stories. But same, I know like I'm gonna have different scenes. I'm gonna set that all up so there's a lot of kitty cats out here. Yeah, set that all up so that it yeah, we're gonna just go along this edge and make it very like digital looking, very 8-bit looking. There we go. I like doing that. But I do like to do a lot of stuff myself, because like I think like you described, like if you know how to do your video editing, if you know how to do your art, like it's really cool to be able to create that and enact that. And so that's what I think I'm looking forward to, is as much as I can, I'm going to create things like on my time and my scale. And I think that's a cool thing too, is like I'm very minimalist. So I think right now I'm taking a time to watch what other streamers have as far as their setups, because there's people who have like similar setups, there's people who have different setups, there's people with like complicated, like highly produced setups, and there's people with like very stripped down minimalist setups, and it works for all of them. But a big part is it ties into, you know, like their personality. And I think that's what's been fun, is from one end seeing a lot of content creators, it's self-expression as the simplest form. Like the simplest way to really like discuss it is that it's all self-expression, right? Like any art, it's self-expression. I'm just curious to see, you know, after looking at a few things and how it goes, like defining what my style is, especially in a creator space, like a digital space like that. And I like what I have now. I like bright and like white with like clean themes, nature themes. I know I like that, which is pretty fun, and I like very cozy but very fresh. But I think it's also like purposeful. Yeah. And that's where it's, for me, at least from what I've seen, and I know there's like statistics and then people have done like research on it, and I'll look at that because like it's very valuable. But I know one thing that I've seen is that for me, there's stuff here. Okay, then am I going to keep this or no? Well, I can always knock this one down later. Always knock that one down later. And what? Yeah, so if we build, yeah, I got it. We'll get it. So that's the thing for me, is like seeing like, you know, what is it I like about the streams that I do watch and I enjoy? What is it that I like about streams that I watch and I don't quite enjoy? Yeah, I mean, you can always send me hey, yeah, thanks, Mary. You can always send me over your portfolio or an example. I can't like agree to any like paid content right now, because right now, like, you know, just as it is a business expense and like a business requirement to get these valuable tools for your like presentation, budget is also in consideration. So I'll definitely always keep you in mind, and I know that when I do need those things, I can reach out to you. I have a friend I made that does a lot of animation, so I might ask them to do it, and if they do, then I'd be super stoked, because I like a lot of their art, and they're doing some cool projects too with like game development, and they're one of the people that got me into looking at like voice acting. So I like to support a homie that is getting me supported, right? So let's see here. But yeah, you can always share your portfolio and I'll take a peek. Exactly, perfect, right? And that way it helps prevent you from getting scammed. I like that, right? You take 30 to 50% up front. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Let's see there. All right, perfect. So, all right, I might go sleep just so a creeper doesn't blow this stuff up. But why? Yeah, so we want... We want this like this. Yes, right? Creeper right there. Creeper be creeping. Awesome, right? Yeah, so we're plugging this up. Yeah. I'll take care of that. Like I said, once I'm off stream, I'll add your friend request, and then we can talk more. And if you have like a portfolio or anything, you can share it through there. Oh, this cute little fox guy. Oh my god. All right, cool. So before creeper blows a big hole in the floor, let's go sleep and turn it to daylight. But yeah, of course. Yeah, once I get done with the episode here, I'll add you and we'll talk. It'll be good. All right, let's see. That's cool. Then we got... All right, cool. So pop, 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 pop. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Alright, that's dope. Alright, what else? So... Cool. Cool. Oh. I know we're building a castle, and for whatever reason, old theme song got stuck in my head just now from an old Nickelodeon show called Eureka's Castle. That was good. That was one of those like big like puppet shows way back when. Like that's the 90s had so many awesome like puppet based shows. Like there was Dinosaurs. There was like a sitcom about like it was pretty much like the show, TV show Dinosaurs was pretty much this like Roseanne, like the sitcom Roseanne from the like 90s, but everyone was in a dinosaur suit, and it was great. It was fantastic. It was great. Like everyone loved it. I think the 90s tried a lot of like interesting stuff. Like 90s, the 90s were so cool. Not because everything mattered, but like nothing mattered. Like 90s like embraced the cheese. Like that's the best thing I could say about the 90s. Is like anything that they did, it was like, this is the best. Like everything's cool. Like this thing that we're doing, it's the coolest thing ever. Like that was everything in the 90s. Like no matter what it was just the coolest thing ever. And I love that about growing up in that time. And like if you look back at it now, like it's like, no, that was not that cool, man. Like that like that fanny pack was not that cool. But hey, maybe it was a little bit cool, who knows, right? Alright, so let's see here. Alright, we're going to start plopping down the wall. So for sure, alright, I think I'm gonna just like line it along there. Yeah. And we're gonna build this fort. We're building this fort. So I think I'm gonna have the keep just be pretty large and as it is. Come back around here. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see, but we're brainstorming here. We're brainstorming Norman. How about that? Schwarzkopf. No. That's one thing I like about like cozy long days. You just start getting like the sleepy, like funny brain. All of the old like memes you've had for like decades come like bouncing around your skull a little bit. So let's see. We're watching the Saturday Night Live skits way back when I was a kid. I love that stuff. Alright, cool. And then pop that up there. And what else? Ooh, I do like that. I don't think making all the walls out of that would be effective or efficient. So we're going to use these guys. Alright, so we're going to do that. And then here we go. Ooh. Click, 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 click. Alright, so 1, 2, alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to clear this out for sure. Yeah. Alright. Nice and clean. Alright, cool. So we'll probably be tearing that, yeah. I mean, I figured we'd be tearing that house down. We will. But we'll do that when we need to. Because right now, let's hold on to some of our dudes and make them nice and safe and cozy in there. I think that's what's cool too, is like once we get this laid down, then maybe we can make it like a room or a pit for them. So that when we gotta readjust. Alright, yeah, for sure. We'll have it go to there. That'll be good. And look how fast and easy this is. Alright. Right though? See, that's what I like about grinding and getting all of the cool stuff. Because now it's like awesome. Like what I love about making like a forever world sort of feeling like that, right? And I'm sure this is my Minecraft forever world, like are already locked in. Even just like the way that my starter base is set up is so fortunate, so lucky with a lot of the spawn mechanics. Like I got the spider spawner and the skeleton spawner like right there underneath my main base, like the starter base, and then like the way it's shaped, it's like a cozy little forest, like a snow forest village, right? But like one half of like it's in this little like like small little valley where around it on each side is a wolves. Let me tame those guys so I at least have some nice wolfies hanging out. Do I got any bones? Oh, I got bones in my... Where I got bones at? I got 2 bones there. Oh, easy. Lucky, lucky. Come on, come on. Oh, he's angry. He's going after that foxy boy. All right, cool. Well, we got one good boy. We got a good boy. Get over here. You're gonna sit here and be cute. Look at that. You're gonna be cute. You are cute already. Look at that. All right, and then let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right, throw that right there. And all right, cool. There we go. And that would be cool. Yeah, let's have it wrap around here. Right? Yeah. See, this is cool. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we are going to make it. All right, so... Because then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be cool, actually. Yeah, we're gonna do double doors. No, I'm building a whole brand new big castle, right? And then, so out here is going to be like a wood deck that's going to wrap around the outside. And then I want to fill it with different things inside here. But I think we're going to have it shrink like that. Yeah. 1, 2... So right now I'm just laying down like the foundation pretty much of where I want to build other stuff at. And there's going to be a door here. And then we will... Yeah, we're gonna... section off this way at least. So let's see. Oh. Alright, cool. So click that. And then let's see here. How do we want to take this way? Click, 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 click. Oh. I might add a wheat farm over here eventually. This is one where I might end up doing that. Like just make big, easy farms where if you just want to, you know, collect them manually. Easy to do that over this way. I might do that. And it's easy to build stackable farms too. This one I'm just making on my own. So this one is just like a completely like aesthetic sort of build I'm going to be doing. So I don't really have any plan. I just know right now I want to put something here, right? And so by being able to put something here, I'm kind of just like using materials I have saved up, but it's also a way for me to build. So that's why I like Minecraft, because it has this like sculpting feel, and then it's a little bit like The Sims in a sense, where you're making like a house you're decorating. So that's the thing, it has like a nice like blend of like decorating and sculpting. And then I have monsters on, so it's cool to hunt monsters too. I like doing that. So let's see here. We want that to be coming down. Yeah. I think adding 3... For whatever reason, adding 3 blocks from the road on this side feels nice. Give it space. Right, yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, so that's 3. Little archway there. Yeah, that's why I like it. Feels very easy to... like that feeling of like cleaning something up. Like I think it's like why I like Power Washing Simulator and stuff like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I know like right there is going to be a corner for sure. All right. So I just want a square room there. For whatever reason, I just want that area to be square. And then we'll build stuff off of it later. All right. So easy to like kind of start building that fort together. A wheat farm? Not yet. I have a little potato farm spot where some villagers are auto collecting it for me. So let's see here. Do I want to put anything there? Not yet. Maybe we'll mark the doors like that. Like doors are gonna be looking like that, like 2 double doors. And then, ooh. One, 2, and 1, 2. So we give it some symmetry. Yeah, that looks good. As far as where I'm going to be placing doors at, right? Yeah, there's going to be a balcony, like a patio out here. Yes, bread is dope. I love wheat. I love bread. Like the whole like human civilization is based off of grains. Wheat bread is so good. One of my favorite types of wheat bread is like the honey wheat. Like it just has like extra little taste of like sweetness to it, like a savory sweetness kind of feel. All right, and then so what did we do over here? All right, I know it ends with, well, wherever it goes, it's going to end like that, just because it's the nature of it. Let's see. We want, yeah, so let's just have it like this. But that's one big thing I've been doing for myself lately is instead of getting like bagels, I just get like a loaf of wheat bread and I toast the wheat bread. And then I spread my cream cheese on that, or jam or peanut butter or whatever it is. And that's nice and tasty. So let's see. Right. Yeah, we can see. We can see. Let's see. So put another. Yeah, I think this is where I might put like indoor farms, maybe. Or at least one of them. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Well, big hydroponics facility. That might be. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I like the Minecraft. It feels like, oh, I moved that mountain. That wouldn't be a bad idea to make one of these a hydroponic spot. Let's see. So we got some wheat there. Ooh. Ooh, I don't even have. Oh, I don't have my lights or anything. Not yet. I might make my iron farm out here. So I might use one of these big rooms to be the iron farm. Maybe that's what like this will be, since I already got a couple villagers in here. Hey, that's a good idea. So I'll put that down. I'll probably be. That's a really great spot to put an iron farm too. All right. Let me see here. I brought signs, right? I brought signs. Cobble deep slate. All right, cool. Let's see. There we go. Ooh. Do. Sign. There we go. Yes, I have an XP farm at my main base, which is really nice because that's how it became super easy to make all my gear. Iron farm. In this box. Yo. Alright, sweet. Well, that's at least the basics, and then later on I can end up going back and adjusting that if needed. But this is going to be a big castle. What stuff do I want here? Because I know I want this to be kind of like glass with like seating on the inside here. That's awesome. That's awesome. What's your style? Do you build on top of the ground, or do you dig underground like a dwarf or a hobbit? I know a lot of my early bases, I was like, I'm just going to dig a hole in the mountain because like creepers don't spawn when you're inside of a mountain. Oh, cool. So you don't play, but you like watch a lot of content, or that's what a lot of like the like people who you follow, they play it. That's cool. It's a pretty nice, relaxing game. Yeah, I have a skeleton spawner farm and I have a spider spawner farm at my my first base. And that way I can get like infinite string to make beds. I tried to make a creeper farm and it kind of works, but it's like a really dinky one. So I'm probably gonna like just tear that down and rebuild a really big, really massive sized one. And I might do that on stream, I might not. I might just do it off because that one's very just like tedious, like time consuming. And it might, because it would be like 3 hours of like quiet and like staring intently and then crouching and placing blocks. Creeper farms are neat. You mostly just build like dark boxes and you put either buttons or trapdoors along the roof of the inside of the dark box. That way it's like a certain height that only like creepers spawn at. So it like forces that mob specifically to spawn instead of like, zombies and skeletons and stuff. Yeah. But that would be a good spot for an iron farm, honestly. I already got the villagers right there. That's cool. So let's see what else we got. Right, so do I have... Alright, let me go down into the mine down this way. Right, because one thing I want to look at is going to be if I can get some obsidian real quick. That way I can make my ender chest. Alright, so toss that up there. Yeah, random stuff goes in random spot. Yeah, it's fine. These boxes are going to be so misorganized for a minute. And then this one up here. Alright, and then right there. So, like the furnace. Nickname? People, you know, like Gifted Nature, you know, my online handle. I don't really have a nickname, which is chill. Let's see. Lantern and... Alright, so let's see if we can go find some iron. And then as well, we do want some lava. If we can find lava, that'd be dope. Alright, let's see here. So we use all the lava that was right there. Alright, this is chill. Oh, that's interesting. Just torching this place up. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, because I explored all this already. Oh, did I? Alright. What's this way? Oh, nice. Ooh, nicely in a rain song, dude. Other side? I don't think I have that one yet. Yo, dope. We're getting loot. Alright, sweet. So we're at 13. So nether portal's right here. Or end portal's right there. Oh, there's some lava right there. That's not enough. That's 6. I need 8. I need some iron too. What do we got right here? I know I could run back, but I kind of like the challenge. Ooh, well, there's one right here, honestly. All right, that's cool. Water bottle, block of emerald, redstone, bones, armor trim. It's not armor trim. Anything? Mariana? Mary? Oh, I appreciate that. What's up, Mariana? Yo, that's a beautiful name. I like that. Are you, just out of curiosity, are you like, Italian or Hispanic? I know, like, a lot of times, like, but Mariana's just a gorgeous name. Anyone can have it. Well, oh, I like that. Marie. Really good, good games. Yeah. Oh. Alright, so we got blue, gold. Alright, so we're good so far. Place that back. Iron. What was that one under needed? Oh, we're pretty okay. Buckets. Oh, that's exactly what I needed. Okay, cool. Oh, and I don't have... Okay. Ooh, yeah, I think 2 stacked farms. Yeah, that'll be fun. Oh, let me sleep. That'll be a cool idea. Making like an industrial hydroponics sort of like facility and like a big bowling farm. That'd be cool. Alright, I need a hoe. 1, 2. And then I'll use stone. Cobble. Right? Yeah, 1, 2. And then stone hoe. Alright, right? And then wherever there's wheat. I love wheat. Cool. This might get us to expand the farm a little bit too in size. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, anime's dope. Do you have a favorite anime right now? I'd say one of my favorites has been Black Clover. I absolutely love that. Solo Leveling, those have been another one of my favorites. I might start watching My Hero Academia because it's really like not that many episodes. And I hear from everyone that's watched it that it's like one of their favorites of all time. Oh, and I can do another one? Cool. Alright, so being fair. I appreciate that. I mean, hey, I just watch it. 2, 3, 4. It'd be cool to one day like write or like produce anime and stuff like that. I'd really like that. Like I'm writing a book right now, and if I can get that turned into an anime at one point, I'd like that a lot. That'd be really cool. Alright, sweet. So this is going to be interesting because we're going to turn this into a tiered farm room. Basically going to make like a hydroponics room up here. Oh shit, that ran out fast. Alright, let's see. Solo leveling is really good. And it goes by quick too. I might rewatch it even because it's pretty quick. But like Solo Leveling was the only anime recently where I loved it so much I had to read the manga. I was like obsessed with that anime. And it's just so good. It's just so good. Like it's been my favorite for sure. But I might go back. I really like Digimon growing up. I might like go back and watch Digimon at some point. Yep. Yeah. Big Solo Leveling fan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, gotcha. Okay, and then let's see here. Click. Alright, and then alright, let's get more. Wheat farm. Wheat is good. Okay, so then right. No, that's wrong. So do that then. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome for the most part. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 4. 3, 4. Okay, cool. What? Why did I do that? I left click instead of right click. That's why. All right. There we go. Oh, this is relaxing. All right, so where to make it symmetrical, we're going to actually move this over 1 block now. I can always readjust that later. But I'm going to make that into tiered farms, which is going to be really nice. So just climb up, you pop them out when you need to, and all's good, all's good. So let's see. Ooh. Turn that into a hallway. Yeah. And we have different things. So it's been a while since I made a tiered farm. Yeah, how they go. But I'll take a peek, I'll look that up. And I'll definitely be building that. Let's see. Alright, yeah, let's get the logs. And there we go. There we go. And then stack of logs. There we go. Alright, we just ran out of... I'm sure we're building the other tiers, I'll need these, so I'm going to keep them for now. And then let's do that, and then... Easiest thing, little boop. 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 Yeah, any anime you've liked a lot? I mean, I know Dragon Ball Z is always good. Dragon Ball Super was pretty awesome. Like, I need to watch a lot of it. Like, sit down and watch it, but I remember everything I saw was really cool. And then let's see. So we have that, and then we're going to want... Alright, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do this. Alright, sugarcane. Easy sugarcane farm. Easy sugarcane farm. Throw that there, and that there, and then we can skip every other. There we go. Oh. Awesome. Oh, you know what? I might do cactuses too. It'd be good to have cactuses. So let's see. Or cacti. Do I have any of that stuff over here? No. Alright, so I should probably run back and grab... Do I have any sand? See, that's a big question. Because you need sand for the cacti. And can they be on a block next to water, or do they have to be away from water? See, that's a big question to ask too. 3. Alright. Alright, I think... Yeah. Yeah, let's do it this way. Then, right, door's gonna be there. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That should be a big old production farm indoors. Always safe, always running with the glowstone. Ooh, I think that's what... This is gonna be cool. Ooh. So today, this is going to be the farms, but I think that's what I just figured out. If this can be one giant fort where everything's inside the fort all lit up, so you never have to leave the actual building, but it's going to have everything inside of it. I think that's going to be the goal of this one that I'm building. So I'm going to make multi-tiered farms here. They're going to go up. I'm going to put sugarcane here so they're really easy to just run through and chop the tops off. And then, so what, wheat, potatoes, and carrots? Those are the ones I definitely always like having. And what, maybe do like 3 or 4 tiers? And I could make it as high as I want. That's what's cool too. Alright, so that's really dope. Got that set up. We're getting these. Alright, and then just as a thought experiment, honestly, there we go. So I use this right here. Oh, that's pretty good. That shows most of it. That shows most of where we're at. Okay. And that'll be a nice 4-quadrant map. Yep. So if we go over to if we go over to the corner here, then it's going to be the next part of the map. Whoa, buddy. Yeet. So right, yeah. That corner would be this side. That's pretty cool. Alright, so alright, and then the other side is we're here, and then this goes toward, alright, so that's that intersection. This is this top intersection, 2 trees in the house, right? So if I go legit like right here. Oh, that's cool. And then just being fair, the way this goes, it ends, and then same thing, right? All right, I'm above that. I mean, I have plenty of maps, but I just don't want to waste one if I don't have to. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, so we need picture frames, because we got these 4. We need to copy map 11, right? Yeah, let's copy map 11. Let's see there. Alright. So map 11. Oh, okay. So how do you make a copy? Need an anvil? Oh, wow. You need an anvil to copy it. Alright, cool. But what did I eat today? Let's see. I made some spaghetti with some pasta. And then I added just some like a can of chicken chili to give it a little bit of like protein to it. So that was pretty much it. I had that. I had some wheat bread. I actually might eat some more like wheat bread right now. Yeah, so I just had regular spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti with some basil sauce, and then with the basil sauce was really good. I added in that chicken chili, so it just gave it something like a little bit of like texture, a little bit of protein, so it was more filling. That's nice. What kind of pasta did you have? Was it like noodles, mac and cheese? Mm-hmm. Ooh, like Alfredo? Yeah. Oh, white sauce is so good. I am not picky. Especially pasta if it's warm and it's tasty, I'll be happy. Yeah. I'll add you as soon as I get off the stream here. I appreciate that, Mary. Oh, it's pretty good. All right, where are we at? We are up here. And all right, sweet. So we need to copy the map first. We will be back. So anvil, does anvil do that? There we go. Can you do that on a... Alright. Yes, okay. Cool. Alright, map 13, 14. And, ooh. Item frames. So we'll see if we can make some of those. Yeah, well, have a good time. Hopefully things go good with your mom and the call. And yeah, talk to you soon. Nice meeting you, Mary. Glad to make some friends, right? So let's see what we've got with... Alright, so we can do a locator. Onto 1. Alright, and then so now... That should be a locator map, right? You too, Mary. Have a great day. That's awesome. So let's see what we need. We need, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe the 5th one, at least for right now. Let's see. So, yep, 5 of those, and that way it can start telling us what we're looking at overall. Empty map's good. Alright, and then alright, cool. So blue box. Oh, music disc. Ooh, it is new one. New one. Other side tiers, big step. 13 and cat. Got 2 Luna Rains, yo. We got an Amos Roddy. Roddy Piper. What? So let's take a peek with. Ooh, give us a sugar cane. Give us wheat seeds. Give us potatoes. And do we got carrots anywhere? We got carrots in the box over this way. And then we got plenty of bone meal. Let's grab some. All right. Perfect. Thought this was the one that would show because I had a compass with it. But maybe not. Maybe if it doesn't show anymore if you leave the edge. Let's see. What else we got? Item frame. Map there. Carrots, that's what we need. Yeah. And then we have a cactus. Do you have any sand anywhere? I don't think we have any sand anywhere. We can go get some. There's a desert we are linked to now. That's totally cool. Alright, cool. We'll take that in case we need it. We got that one. Put it in there, and then... Alright, let's go. Well, that's cool. So we at least know kind of some generic stuff that we want to do with that big fort. So that fort is, the idea is it's one giant building, has everything inside of it, super well lit up. So you're not worrying about like anything, but you can be in there any time of day, and as long as the harvests are ready, you can just get them. So that's cool. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. So let's go. It's this way. Nice. And then we make a left here. And we're good. Oh, it's a good time. Bye. Let's go. Pop, 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 pop. But I like that feeling too. Like you get to a point, just start another base. Like make another node where if people want to go to, you know, just a different vibe for how they're starting out. All right, cool. All right, so it's showing that stuff up now. Oh, neat. It'll even show you on the nether it relates to it. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Yo, that's kind of cool. Alright, cool. You know what? I'll make that other little hut, the little cartography room. Alright. Alright, so let's sleep. This one right here, right? Oh, nope, there's a villager in there. This one? Yeah. Alright, so... Right, and then... Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. We got a bundle. Bunch of random-ish. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll add this as a little farming spot too. So let's see. We use that up. And add that there. Yeah, we'll get to it. So... Rah. Oh, wow. Dude. Big ol' analog farm. Alright, we've been going a little bit. This is good. Alright, cool. And then plant all of these boys. There we go. Perfect. Alright, and then eat some food. Yo, kitty cats, cows. Alright. Dope. Dope. Alright, we'll need that when we need that. So map, here we go. And then, yeah, here we go. We're gonna be working out of this one for most of it, so. Well. There we go. Right, and then, all right, so we got those set up there. Then, well, we got paper. Here we go. Right, okay. So cartography table. Oh, come on, yeah. I do need a crafting bench in that one. Yeah, crafting benches are just so useful with everything. So let's see. Let's go clicky clicky. Alright. Well, look at that. There we go. Hey, that looks very nice and professional. And then let's see here. 2. There we go. Cool. And we have extras. Yeah, there we go. Right. Map 11 plain, right? And I got everything I need, so oh, that's cool. Let's decent, but let's see. That's neat. I might keep it there. Right, okay, cool. Duplicate it. And then, yeah, here we go. Oh, I like the reverse this way. There we go. Neat. Yeah, I'm not gonna fly around because I'm just curious, like what this area kind of looks like. Just seeing, you know, how far away are we from everywhere else. And then when this gets built up, it'll be cool to see that there's like a big like structure on this spot. So let's go. We'll do that. I'm gonna fly around a little bit. Okay. Alright, it's gonna be mega map, and then we're gonna get all little small ones too. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. And then that way it helps to kind of understand that, like the attitude, you know, how many other villages are nearby, things like that. I like taking those like ideas of incorporating, you know, what you're building is, you know, part of the county or the country or so. So yeah, give me that one. Is that one filled out? That one's filled out. Those two just got little stuff on the side. So yeah, let's do that one. Right. Oh, cool. So there's sand right there. I mean, if I need that, great. And then, oh, there's another village right down the river. That's perfect. That's awesome. All right, I would want to make sure that's included. Oh, and there's another village right there. Wow. That's super dope. Oh, there's like a lava flow on that mountain right there. Okay, little forest biome. That's pretty cool. Oh, interesting. I kind of know where this is. I wonder if this is like at the bottom edge of the map, the mega map I made for my other village. It looks like it. Oh, this is cool. Okay, well, there's some lava over land there. If I need to get more, Ooh. Okay. work on understanding what the shape of this area looks like. Oh, when we're right near the ocean? Yeah, this is like right at the bottom edge of... Alright, so we come over this way. It should get filled out. Right? There we go. Oh, shit. What the fuck was that? Alright, right here. Cool. Alright. Okay. Kind of get where that is now. So let me see. 12, 13, 14. Okay. So those are filled out there. That's really perfect for how I'm building this, and then where that looks like. That's a really nice, perfect, like 2x2 map, like, 4 grid map of, like, closest level. Each pixel is a block. It's going to give like tons of detail. And then likewise, I wonder if we can do it with just 27. 27 rockets. Let's see if we could. So go here. See, yeah, that's perfect. Right, and that will be the one map to the right. Right, I think that's the second village I went to where my bridge is connected. So I'm pretty sure this is the bottom left map of the one I have in my main village. Alright, let me at least... There we go. Ooh. Oh, that's a big waterfall ravine there. That looks cool. This map, like overall, this seed has just like the most insane terrain generation. I really am enjoying it. I got really lucky finding the seed. Because I was just like testing stuff out, experimenting, and I think I was just like loading it through chunk base, and I was like, oh, I had one that was cool. It wasn't quite what I wanted. I was editing it a little bit, then I just hit a negative on it. It ended up being like perfect. So then it reaches the ocean down here, which is really good. We're getting a little bit of frame skip. That's okay. Ooh, okay. We got acacia if we need it. Ooh, we got beach. Might be a desert. Nope, just beach. Good. Plenty of sand if we need to make cactuses. Right. So we're gonna scout this up, then we're gonna go compare, because it looks like I know which map this is. And I wonder if it matches up 1-for-1 with what I already have, or this might be like one group lower than what I had before. But that's okay. Ooh, and we got like a pirate cove we could build there. Yo. pillager tower. In case we need it for something. Tons of kelp, which is nice. That's good. All right. All right, I think we can do it. Yeah, we'll have to like stay really high above the clouds though. All right, we have plenty of elytra juice left, so it's cool seeing how it carves out and then seeing how it zooms out. Alright, cool. There we go. Yeah, and then we'll do a slow coast on the way back. Was it in close to a full moon? Maybe one more night in a full moon? If so, I'll try to go get those black kitty cats. Let's see. Neat. And as far as like where this is located, it's gonna look so cool having like a giant like fort like right there on that spot. Very secluded, natural barriers. Like this would be like an often overlooked little village, I think, if people were worried about the territories like surrounding it. Yeah, so kind of left in its own little like corner. Cool. So let's see. Was there a cow? I don't see a cow right now. That's okay. So let's go back here and cool. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna go take this. I'm gonna compare it to what we have in our main base. So let's see, click that, and we'll leave a stack of these here. Torches, all right, we're good for now. I'll make more torches soon. We got empty blue shulker. We got one filled there. Good. Cool. Let's take a peek down. There we got some cool stuff. We got water. And then let's see. Nope, good. Nope, cool. Ooh, and there'd be so much to build around this area and like to turn it into like a really good functioning spot. And then from the top all the way down, we could build like lots and lots of like basement mechanics inside machines. I think that's what'd be cool, is that's going to be the spot that is just one big, like everything that's auto farmed is inside industrialized. That'd be pretty cool. All right, cool. All right, so getting between the two, I might make a shortcut. I might dig that out. All right, so it'd be, there we go. Oh, haha. Random tunnels. Like, that's one thing is I'll, like, just be digging in straight lines looking for stuff up here until I find whatever, like, you know, quartz or whatever. I try to block it up unless it's something that's, like an actual useful tunnel. So, it's a cool part, too. Once you start crisscrossing and actually making your highway networks, then you're running all those little, like, one-off tunnels you built before. It's a nice little, like, oh, look at that, like, feeling. Oh, look at that. Right? Alright, cool. Ding, ding, ding. Good. Perfect. Here we go. Now it's going to cut down on the travel time between that nether portal to the fort. This one, just a little bit, but it's enough to make a difference. It's enough to make a difference. Yo, and then likewise, right? Clicky click. All right, cool. Hey, we at least got what our ideas are. So getting an iron golem farm in that spot is going to be insane. We already got like 2 villagers in that little hut in there, and that's a like 16 by 16 room, so that sounds cool. And then what else? We've got the crop room, so we're gonna have just like super easy farms where you just, you know, pour down water and replant. Really easy stuff. Let's see. All right, let's go put the elytra into special box, and then map. Yeah, we're going to the map room. Well, that's fun. All right, and then we have one floating there. We can throw that back up there for right now. The other one in use. That's really cool, though. All right, so let's take a peek. So we put what? 3 more bottles. Cool. Right, and then when I need to, I already have a bunch of water bottles ready to go. These will be the slots. So, you know, extended night vision, extended water breathing. You know, all the random stuff you'll need. But it's cool. Like, you just end up... That's what shulker boxes are great for, is they expand your ender chest to being, like, massive amounts of storage capacity. Once you, like, you know, color code them, and you can even rename the boxes, too. So I can name that potions. I can name that, like, tailoring, because it's, like, dyes and armor trim. Wallet. You know, Giant's wallet. Bone box. Let's see. And then map. Might do that. Giant's wallet. Cool. Tailoring surprise. Right? Yeah. Potions. Bone box. There we go. Alright. And now they're organized. Now we know what we put inside of those. Let's see. I still have to rename this one. That's the only one I got. Stonks, because, hey, Fortune 3, Efficiency 5. Like, give me all the ore. Choppa, because it chops shit. Dark Saber. The knockback is nice, but, like, I also kind of think, like it's extra. Like, especially when you get used to, like, running and two-shotting things, the knockback interrupts a lot of that, like, you know, like the farmability feeling, right? But hey, it's ultra and it helps you stay protected, especially when you're doing dangerous shit. It's cool that the knockback doesn't work on shulkers because they're stuck in the ground. Let's see. But what is it that we wanted from... We wanted the map room. Cool. So... we go down, we take a look at the map room. Yes! So, map 11 is also, I think, map 9. So that's cool. That's cool. So right there is where, more so like right there is where the other base is going to be at. I think that's good. And then at a certain point, if we can look to set up a base in each quadrant, and that'll be fun too, because then like I can do a survival island kick out here, and have that be a couple episodes, right? Do a jungle base. We already got something set up right there, but it's, you know, it's just like a janky farm, like a dinky farm. So we set up our big mega industrial fort right there. It's also tied to the ocean. We can reach over to that ocean, and then there's going to be other farming stuff, other villages it can connect to. So like a big trade village, and that's going to make sense, right? So tons of iron, tons of crops, very industrial for it to be shipping out stuff all over. Let's see, tougher to come up this way, so maybe it'll like have a dock that connects out to that village. I think that'll be interesting at a certain point. But if it can be like either some like road network or even just like a path network at some point, even it's like more theoretical. And out here, there's a village there, which is cool. Might be one up there. Looks like there's one there. Let's see. And then that's cool. Ooh, building it right inside the grove. We're building on that island in that lake. That could be cool. Like a stony shore. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get these forts up, and then we're gonna make it feel chill, like cozy like that. Then who knows, over time maybe each one will end up like growing and developing. That bottom one there should be pretty fun. Maybe I'll do like a ocean village. And this one's cool. There's massive ocean there. I think there's a couple spots like right there and like right there. That'll be like super easy to convert. So that'll be cool. I think, like, yeah, doing like one fort in each quadrant, and having that one down there. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. I'm gonna dig that. But let's see. So I'm all the way up here. It won't like if I place this one here, yeah, it doesn't show the stationary. Well, I don't think I have a stationary. I don't have a copy of this map down there now. That's okay. But dope. All right, so we're gonna build that up. It's gonna be the like big industrialized trading outpost, just nice and alcoved, but like a big old fort, and like that's technically an island there too. So I'll convert that little piece, and who knows, I might end up just taking over the whole island with like a wall around it by the end of it. But at least right now, starting off and having that spot, that's really cool. Oh, that'll be really cool. Yeah, I think that's going to turn into a lot of fun. And then we have a nice like cozy spot here. Ooh. So that one's going to be very purposeful. Even though it's kind of large and we didn't really have a goal just out of mind yet, it will be very purposeful. I think it'll be cool seeing it turn into a very like homogeneous zone at a certain point, very tiered. And then like who knows, maybe I'll turn the whole island into a very like structured like 8-bit aesthetic. So everything's like very lined up, very rigid. Maybe, but who knows, we'll see that over time. But I like that. That's going to be fun. And we still got the main one here, almost like dead center, at least of the world map, at least right now. And this is only 3 out of 4 zoomed out, so I think it's a nice distance. Because it gives you a feeling of like the semi-local area. Because I think 2 out of 4, like 2 out of 4 would be like what, half this size, right? I think that's how it does. It doubles up every time. So, or like a quarter size like that, right? So it'd be cool, but ready to be like a chunk like that, square like that big, kind of, right? But at least the 2x2 map we have for the spot is so perfect. And it seems like if we need to, it'll maybe turn into a 2x6 or a 2x8 if we end up taking over that whole area. I think that'd be really cool, honestly, to have like a 2x8 map of a like a river locked island, but then it still reaches out to the different oceans, and then there's different villages it reaches to it could trade with. And I think that'll be a thing too, is like I work on that, and then the villages nearby, I'll at least go around and get them to a protected point. So, or maybe I'll do that like midway through, like anything, like if it gets close to nighttime, I'll run around and I'll put a wall up around any close by villages, so just in case they're safe. And I think that'll be a thing, is have some big like steady fortresses, and then kind of go around and leave a lot of other stuff available for like untouched villages for the most part, but put up a wall so like random zombies, random creepers don't come in and like smack them around. What's up, bro? Got a bodyguard? Got security in here? Chill. That'll be fun. That's a decent island, especially for a survival island. It's like a decent. It's not terribly small. Maybe I'll do that one at the corner, because I think that one like expands out here a bit larger. But yeah, honestly, for that big of a chunk, yeah, that's a fine enough survival island to start off with. But that'd be cool, right? Have a little another portal out that way, and you know, I did that once. One playthrough was like a random spawn, random generated seed, and it was an island in the middle of the ocean. I was like, you know what? This sounds like a fun challenge. Like, you have to get more dirt from different areas to expand out your farms, and it's very safe overall, because especially not a lot of creepers spawn, but at a certain point, like a lot of like ocean zombies spawn. And if you don't have things lit up, if you don't have like a little like mini wall, so that they can't jump up, yeah, you can get swarmed by them. All right, that's cool though. So for that, all right, and then let me just go get another. Oh, do I have one here? No, I don't. Do I have one upstairs? Probably not. Oh, where's the moon at? Is it even up? It's hiding behind the cloud. Damn. I think it's hiding behind the cloud. There's a full moon. It's a full moon. I want to try to get a black cat. If I can. So let's see. I don't have any fish, I don't think. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll do that another time. Do I want to fly over there, or I want to take the portal? I'll take the portal. Ooh, but that's the one thing, is I wanted to get... Yeah, here we go. So... yeah, we'll split it in half. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, 4 frames. That's plenty. I forget what it is, but I think I've seen people place frames like down on the floor, and then it looks kind of like plates. Like they'll place a frame on a table looking thing, and then they'll place like soup inside of it, or a like a big potato. Then it kind of looks like it's like a plate with food on it. I like when people find very creative ways to make furniture, to make decor in Minecraft, and I think that's very impressive. So yeah, we just dug this out, so it's gonna be a little faster. Good. And then, I mean, we can hold on to that and put it somewhere. Ooh, I dig this. This is cool. Boop. Yeah, it's definitely faster. That's appreciated. Alright, and then I do want to build stairs around here ASAP at point because I don't want to keep jumping up the... These are nice. These are easy mode. It's a little janky. Takes a little bit of effort. Oh, I'm excited though. I appreciate Mary coming through. That was a nice conversation. Hope they're doing well. It's always tough when you go through life and you might lose some family or you know the change of the seasons. You know, you lose people you rely on sometimes, and it makes you more resilient. But it also makes you like understand what it does mean to know and mean people. And I think like it's the whole thing about wisdom is, you know, wisdom is gained through, you know, experience, through not always like easy experience too. All right, sweet. So we got that. I'll throw that up there. So yeah, I think that'll help to separate them for a bit. So we got the big honcho one behind us, right? Okay, cool. And then if we do the level 2 map, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and that could show us the local stuff. That would be good. And that's especially when we connect to maybe the other villages and things and build around. Like, it'd be good to see the local one from here. I think this one would be this one's going to be very aesthetic, very, like, yeah, I think building around here is going to be very cool. I think it'll be very, a lot of equity feeling, I think is going to be a good way to look at it. Like, once we start developing this and then connecting to the other spots, like if we build bridges across here, like say we build a bridge across there and then it goes out to the other like villages out that way, it'll feel very earned about a lot of the stuff that's around here, right? And likewise, right? So if we do 1, 2, and this ends up becoming a like 2x8 map, and then we see this whole island, and then how we take it over, I think that would be really fun, right? And then what if we do take it over, we end up like getting everything very trim, very like laser gridded down, very geometric. I think it'd be cool to see that over time. And then this is going to end up being a big old fort castle thing, and this might end up being just like one section, and then some buildings in between, and it leads out over here, maybe more. But I think this is going to be very like what if we crammed everything into one giant building sort of vibe. And then we got villagers too, so we can make villager we can make trades make this a whole nother like bastion, and maybe go bigger, right? And I think that's the thing, since we have everything set up and easy now, it might be easier to create a lot of those large scale, or start creating a lot of that like another mini mall, like a whole like villager trade post, because now we have like all the maximized tools, and we have tons and tons of materials. Oh, it's gonna be cool. And as you can see, like, it's cool, you can already see the wheat growing. It's cool that it updates now while it's in the item frame, because before it used to not, and you used to have to always like run through, or maybe it did when I had it out, I don't know. It seems like it's updating on its own now, but that's really sweet. And then this area is going to be like the inside version of, so there's going to be, let me actually start building that out now, just so we know like kind of what it's going to be like. So where do we have a bunch of, there we go, and then there we go, good. So what, like a 3 wide? I think maybe 3 wide will be good. And then this will help all change things around too. So 1, think... Right, so if we keep doing it that way, we're like 1, 2, 3 from each. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. Oh, cool. Ooh, I could... I'm thinking... Yeah, I think I'll do it that way, honestly. And that gives it a nice little bit, like a... kind of like a texture to it. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna set this at half slab level. Oh. Cool. And then 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Right. I want that, or do I want one more extension? That's okay. So chop this up. Because I want it to be aesthetic and scenic too. I want it to be pretty. 2. So, oh yeah, it would be right there. So there we go. Yo. Boom. Yo. There we go. Okay. Alright, cool. So we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. Ah, that's nice. We'll see how that goes. I think this is very much like, since we're having fun and we're just doing like whatever we want with this, it's very much Bob Ross vibes. Like, everything's just happy little accidents, like nothing's wrong, nothing's out of place. That's how something gets put down, or that's how it all lines up, and that's how it all lines up. Alright, cool. And then let me go out and do this. Yeah, run back up. That's fine. Alright, we got plenty of... Alright, chop that, just in case it's getting glitched by the spruce blocks. There we go. We might extend this out, or at the very least everything's going to be there, and when we look out. So in a certain sense, like, you know, maybe there's just a walkway around, and then like there's a glass window restaurant like right there. I'd like that. That'd be kind of cool. And then a very scenic view over this lake. Like, clean those things up for sure. I mean, that's cool. Like, that's like apparently like that's very rare generation these days, where people call it like beta generation or something, where there's like just little floating pieces, because apparently like their algorithm and everything is very good at taking that away, especially like the floating little islands or floating little blocks. So who knows? Maybe I'll leave that. Maybe I'll leave that and that, but take away that one and take away that one, just so it's a little cleaner looking. But it's also like an aesthetic feature. Like, look at this. We have this rare like world feature that you don't often see like ever anymore, right? So maybe that's the reason why they got that restaurant with that special view. All right, cool. So I like that. Yeah, I definitely want to extend it out a little bit more after looking at it now and running away. But at least we're setting up where the doors are going to be at. Very, very easy management. Very easy project management of this stuff. So let's see what else. And we got so much spruce logs. We're going to have materials for days for so long. We're going to have so many materials. This is great. All right, cool. All right, can I sleep yet? No. Right? And I mean, ooh, hey. So maybe that was a cat or a creeper or something, who knows. But this stuff will grow. We're going to build sections on top of more of it, right? So that'll be good. Sleep yet? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And I think it'll be really fun to have a multi-tiered farms. Have all of that sugarcane so that it's just easy natural analog stuff. So if you just need it, you can go grab it, right? But make it very easy to pick up and replant. So you just, maybe I'll have like a button for like a water dispenser that then like picks it back up. 1, 2, that'll be 3. So I'll probably extend it by 4. Overall, make sure it's like 4 away. Yeah, we'll do 4. That feels like that'll be like appropriate. Yeah. Yeah, definitely 4. This gets too thin when you run on the side like this, yeah. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. So that's a good start, right? And then, let's see. Hey, buddy. See, and now it's easier to expand, but at least starting small and adding more later always is easier. So do we want to... I like that. But I would say... Right, so the 4, especially because it's angled, but the one thing is that it's not going to be even. So I think going out one more step and then having it go like this. Do we need to go like that? Or is it okay if it just is on the outside of it? I think it's okay if it's just on the outside on the diagonal part. And then if we want, we can build pillars and make like an extended deck. I think that would be cool too. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's going to be easier to line up these now, even though this is a pretty... It's not even that much, but I think if we were just starting out in the world, it would feel like we're wasting so much material. But now we have like piles and piles and piles of this stuff. So yeah, it's more like it's like 3 diagonal. So in a certain sense, that 3 diagonal now matches up with that 3 diagonal, right? Even though it's technically like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the the way you kind of like theory craft the dimensions in this game is kind of fun. It's different a little bit, but it's like not weird, but it's like Minecraft. It's like, you know, only of itself. let's see here. Let's chop this away. And we can always replant trees later too. But at least for building, it's always good to clear out. Cool, because then you see stuff like this too, where you're like, you know what? We don't need. There we go. And being very fair. Let's see here. So, right. So let's clip, clip, clip. There we go. At least whatever it is, if we need to. Now it's trimmed up, it's nice and clean. Right? Let's even do more. Let's do that. This will probably be a different section of something, yeah. Ooh, this will probably be like the docks. Yeah, this will be the docks area. Super cool, super easy. That makes sense too. And just have the docks area kind of like jut out a little bit in front of like the restaurant view. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I think that's what I think like the way brought up earlier, like Minecraft feels very like sculpting in a lot of ways. Like it's additive sculpting and subtractive sculpting, like at the same time. Ooh, what's up, kitty cat? Oh, Depth Strider's dope. Oh, I wish I had this on earlier. But alright, we have it now. That's cool. Alright, cool. So, oh. Sorry. Cool. You're alright, kitty. You're alright, kitty. Yo, you swim so fast. This is so good. There we go. That's going to help, especially building this biome. Sweet. We got flowers in the hill across the way. Dope. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Yo. There we go. We vibing, we rolling, we vibing. Alright, yo. And then let's just clean this up, right? So, just being fair. Might leave that. We're just gonna get this super, super flat and clean for when we need it. And that'll let us build whatever we want. And then just being fair, if we need to, we can fill that in underneath that. We can cut this out and get more room under there. And who knows, maybe we will cut this out. Maybe we'll put a hallway, like an internal hallway, and then it will go to like a big storage room underneath the building here. That'd be cool, right? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Ooh. I like this. I'm going to enjoy this area so much. Alright. Cool, and then we're just going to choppy, 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 choppy. Alright, we have so many saplings. We can regrow all of this. But we're going to make this super nice and clean. Oh. So yeah, I think that's what's cool is this way I can show like the idea of like maybe what's starting, where we're going. I'll probably do a lot of this off stream, like off episode, just because, you know, there's like some nitty gritty and maybe I just want to like vibe out and turn my brain off. And although it doesn't really cost me a lot, like it's not very taxing. It's honestly like quite relaxing too, to like narrate while I'm doing it. I think especially if I want to kind of like zone out and, you know, go quiet for an hour or so and kind of let my brain just like rattle off ideas and float. But that's what's sweet is we've gotten like all of the basics down, ideas, and then now getting it nice and kind of beautified is the fun part, right? Chickens. Oh, Awesome, cool. So I think, okay, cool. So there's one way up here. We got it, buddy. We got it, buddy. Buddy, where we going? Boop, boop, boo, da, boo, boo. Boop, boop, boo, da, boo, boo. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 boo, boo. Alright, cool. We'll use this. We'll fill that in. Buddy, good to go. Cool. Cool. Yeah, alright. We have plenty of those. I like that. Little, like, boulder shoot. I like that feeling about a lot of the forest. The forest is an area where it seems like there's a lot of, like, overgrown or old civilization stuff. As far as, like, the Minecraft lore goes, where there's, like, piglin invasions and things like that, and like there's like apparently like a lot of like deep like insinuated lore and stuff like that, which is cool. I dig it. And I think the Minecraft dungeon game or Legends game or whatever it was added a lot of like direct lore, like you were like fighting against like the piglin invasion or whatever they were. So it's cool, but apparently it explains why there's like the nether portals kind of left out throughout, and I like that. I like that it's like that environmental storytelling is like, well, from what's here, and then how, you know, maybe the NPCs, like the villagers and the pillagers, react about stuff. You know, it informs some like world lore, right? Some game lore. But it gives a little bit of like a feeling, like personality. That's a story a little bit, right? And I mean, everything's like so much about like a good story and everything like that. Life is very much like that. Like humans are very story driven. I mean, we model ourselves so often off our, you know, like the Greek gods or even like Marvel characters. I mean, this is one thing I say is like, look, if like for, you know, for anybody, you know, if it's tough for you to get out of bed and start your day, if you just think, you know what, Naruto would be proud of me for like getting out of bed and like brushing my teeth, like that's fucking awesome. Like whatever is the thing that's motivating you, you know, it's like an allegory like of like the human spirit. Like that's, you know, what the Bible's all about. I mean, not saying like the Bible is, you know, like not trying to say there's like the Bible cinematic universe, not like that, right? But, you know, that happens for a lot of people where they think of like, oh, you know, this person, the story of this person, and like Job or maybe even like Abraham or whoever, they'll find like relation to it, and they find strength in the story, and it tells them that they have the ability to like, you know, trust God and overcome their trials. Like, so I mean, it's just stuff like that, right? If you know, like, you know what, like, you know, Tony Stark didn't give up when, you know, Thanos was staring him down, and he still did the thing at the end of the day and, you know, snapped everyone back. And even though he knew it was going to cost him, but like he knew it was worth it, right? So like all that stuff, like, but legit, you know, if you have a little bit of depression or something and you legit think, you know what, Goku would be happy that I got out of bed and I like, you know, went to work. Like Goku would be happy that I like applied for a job, or, you know, like simple, you know, Vegeta think it'd be badass that I, you know, started kickboxing or something like that. Like really simple, easy stuff. That's totally awesome. I think that's gorgeous. I think that's inspiring. Like it's empowering. Like having a hero is totally okay. You know, just make sure it's a good hero. Like, like Venom's cool, but you can't like eat your enemies. It's called cannibalism. You're a person for that. It's not good. Let's see. So we got that there. Alright, so we're good. Okay. Alright, we got food. We got some berries. Cool. Alright, and then we got the double doors here. Well, it's sleep, so just safer. Okay. And black wool. Alright, we're just gonna dump some netherrack there. And it's farming tools. They're important for farming. Alright, chuck that up there. That right there. Yeah, there we go. Now it's all coming together. Cool. All right. So now, yeah, we'll update it. We'll get. Oh, that's so fresh and clean. Oh, that's so fresh and clean. Okay, and now we're gonna add a lot of glass walls here, like pretty much all glass going down that way. Oh, excuse me. Double doors here, going back up. So I'll probably put in like wood planks like there as like steps up. Then have the double doors, and you know, maybe make sense, or maybe even like have it like drop down and then there's like a second layer of, yeah, honestly I'll probably do that, like have it like kind of stagger down, like a diagonal stagger down, and then have another like lowered like patio out like waterfront style. I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be cool. So let's see what that would look like if we can real quick. Because that's going to take, it's going to take a lot of specific. Oh yeah. Like I'll have to use a lot of dirt blocks to kind of block things in. But hey, like it'll be easy. I mean, we made it nice and clean so it's easy to manipulate that groundwork and stuff. So, right, so iron golem farm in here if we can. That's the plan. Tiered farms so that you can just go get like massive amounts of crops. That's the plan. And then yeah, we'll pretty much, and so maybe this is going to be like an outdoor garden with a walkway up. Nice center thing. Goes into the industrial spot. Goes in the industrial spot. Ooh. Should we have a diagonal doors here? I know it might be weird, but we could do it by cheesing that a little bit and then just putting an extra line and like extra wall right there. We might do that just to see what's up. Then there's a nice little entry room over here. Then wherever this goes, whatever this is going to be, maybe leave that here, wrap the castle around it, but maybe this is going to go down into like the storage area. That might be cool. Like that might go downward. That might be cool. Maybe that goes down and then connects into the end portal. Ooh, maybe that'll be where I move the nether portal to. Who knows? I think that'd be cool too. It's like I don't mind having the nether portal and end portal all the way down to the bottom, so that like it's also kind of a protective measure too. Like, hey, you start in the dungeon and you come up, there's one way, and you're not like invading the base too much. I mean, hey, there's different aesthetics, different styles, but I'm actually very excited to kind of like dive into this. What's up, buddy? We got him ready. There's a dude down there, dude up there. So as soon as we need I think build an iron golem farm here would be so insanely cool. That's the one big last thing that I don't really have on this server so far. That's like usually like an essential. Let's see here too. We got beds. We got beds. But we don't got anybody sleeping in them, so they roanoke a little bit. We got foxes. We're gonna catch the orange foxes out this way then. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty too. Oh yeah, I think like over a few episodes convert this whole island, like over time. I think that would be cool too. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool. And this is a good start, so that gives us everything we need. Oh, maybe we'll even make like a stone farm, because you can do that. You can like make a cobblestone farm that produces like a lot of cobblestone per hour. So I think that's what this would be a really cool spot to be as, is just all of the super industrial fort. Yeah, the map room's nice. I like it for now, but that's what's cool. I think this one's just going to be super organized, super mega sized, and then over time it'll be cool to see like everything that kind of comes from it, how it develops and how it builds. Because since it's like I have everything up in my main fort, and so since this one is going to be just more like fun stuff, like freeform, right? So let's see here. And all right, cool. So it just updated, right? Okay, so they don't update if they're hanging out on the wall like that, but now we can see we have the patio walkway around the one side. So let's see if that updates on here. Oh, we see it. Yep, there's a little wood line right there, right? And on here we'll see it pretty easy. Yeah, cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so all right, build this out. Depending on the cobblestone farm, maybe I'll place it there, and we'll see all of the different things we can do. Maybe make a wood block farm. We don't have to, but just saying, like, this might just be super industrial island. I think that'd be really fun. And that way too, like, you would be one big one-stop shop where if people needed stuff, they just come here and they start running the machines. And the cool part too is, say they were running the one machine, but the others are still running, then they'll get like tons of stockpile of all the things. And so this is where we could build like, you know, a big automated bamboo farm where it's just like, you know, like 30 bamboo all in a row being farmed all at once, or, you know, make it double-sided if we need to. And that way it's just math, like the scale. So same thing, even though we have the analog farms right here, I'll probably make a automated, what you call it, like an automated sugarcane farm, and an automated bamboo farm out this way, automated cactus farm. Yeah, and that way with automated cactus farm, we also get a lot of green dye. And so that way too, if we have the green dye and the bone meal, we can make the lime green or the light green. Super easy. I think that'll be cool too, because like once you get to a certain point and all the dyes are really easy to make, then it'll be like super pure creative. At one point we'll just need sheep, so maybe one section of this farm is going to be like a pen of sheep of every dye color, so that we have all that dyed wool as well on like easy status, right? I think that'd be fun. Yeah, this is like the super industrial island. That's what this is going to be. That feels cool, but we're still going to make it like aesthetic. But I think it's going to be fine making it look like industrial, very modern, very hard edged, lots of windows. I would think like, ooh. like futuristic, not quite like kind of like sterile industrial. Might be the theme, but I'm like gonna enjoy creating it, and then we can still put in like rooms and apartments on top of it and everything like that too. So I think that'll be fun. And then maybe there'll be like one spot where there's just a bunch of villagers hanging out in like a big like dormitory style, barrack style thing. So if you need them, you just put them in a boat and ship them out. But there's always been different things that I like doing, and especially if it's like a big inn, like, well, yeah, there's gonna be a big inn. Oh, I can't wait. Like I'm super excited that we started this. And then that, like, yeah, just putting it down and then, yeah, turning that into like just a scenic like restaurant area. And so maybe that's the thing. Maybe we'll put in butchers and fish guys like behind the counters here. So we'll have like hibachi chefs and sushi chefs. And then there's just like this big, nice, fancy like waterfront restaurant with like a great view and everything. Yeah, that sounds super cool. But still gonna be a big old castle too. So maybe it's like definitely extend out around here. And that's the cool part too, is maybe build like a wall like floating around it, like, you know, encircling it, but you kind of don't need to, but you maybe kind of do. So like maybe the wall will run from here all the way around and reconnect. So maybe like I'll build the wall and it'll cover here and cut like through the middle, and then I'll add another wall, and then there'll just be like different sections of the city. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. I'll have like maybe I'll put a diamond in like the center made out of like quartz or something, kind of like the Skyrim, like the White Tower and stuff like that. That'd be kind of fun. And then around it are just like the different sections of the city. So maybe this is a super industrial, and then like the trade district will be over on like this corner or something. But then we'll have like the center with the quartz tower. Ooh, that sounds like a really cool idea with long projects. We'll have to see how it shapes up. But that definitely sounds like what I would like to do. And that's what's fun. Like I was saying, is now that I have everything set up, I can make all of my armor, and like my first base is really nice and safe and tucked away. And I got everything I need up there. Like it has a skeleton spawner, it has a spider spawner farm. So I can make as many beds as I need by sitting there and farming. I can get levels. I can enchant whatever. I have all of the different librarians, and then they're all tucked away. And then that place, like the main fort, is pretty aesthetic. Like I can definitely add some stuff in the hallways, and I can add some more here and there. And I do got to make the center like meat hall area with all the furniture. But for the most part, that place is, I'd say, like 75-80% wrapped up. I can add more aesthetics all around. I can add like a more efficient like barn, like livestock center. And I think I'll like just do a lot of like prettying up and little building. But as far as like core requirement stuff, it's got everything that's needed, everything and beyond. And now that I got like mending, and I got elytra with mending, and then I even got like super cool armor trims and stuff like that. Like this is a really, really great Minecraft save. I'm really enjoying it. And that's cool. I'm starting to see, you can kind of see, like, even though we have a big chunk and there's like, it's a good size of the island, there's still like, what? That's only maybe like 1/6, or maybe only like 1/8 of the island. So much stuff I can do. So many different like farms and different things I can put in here, and that's gonna be so fun. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably do some decent amount of work offline, but this has just been fun, kind of just being like freeform, just being able to build it up and clean it up, and now having an idea of what we want to do. And I'm curious what's over there. Is it the it's probably like the little glowing lichen. That's cool. Like the glowing moss. I like that. All right, cool. So I'm going to jump in here. and we're gonna go nappy nap. And I'll see you guys probably next Monday with a little bit of improved steps. So I'm curious to see what it's going to be like, but we'll catch you later and we'll see what pops up over the next few days. But everyone, have peace out. Sleep well.